What's up, everyone? Switch up here, as always. This time it's gonna be Super Mario B3313 stream. Yep, all I have to wait for is the game guy, since after all, he's the one who has the game, not me. Yeah, so, and I don't know how many of my viewers has noticed my recent channel update. I've been currently working on my newest auto series. That's it's gonna be released sometime on my channel. I can't say exactly when, since I'm still gonna work on the last 8th chapter, which is I hadn't even worked on the script for that, but just slowly work on it. I'm also going to be since I did Valentine's Day next week, so I'm going to work on a Valentine's Day story. I can say it right now. It's going to be about Spike from G4 and about Rarity. I came up with a story, but Five Goddess came up with the title, since usually I ask her for that. What else? Of course, I'm making her a love story as a Valentine's Day gift. What else? Right, Proper Freeman asked me if I could do a love story gift or a love story for Valentine's Day as an auto story. Cozy Glow with was it Cozy Glow or Cozy Glow with Schoololu? I mean, it's possible, considering that if she gets reformed. I did do a story about her being reformed, marrying what was Apple Bloom, and I believe was even Flurry Heart. So it's gonna be a lot more of those stories. So until then, the regular stories that I've been normally would work on, they will be put on hold just for a bit. So I focus on the final 8th chapter from a new art series and this Valentine's Day stories. But they will be mostly as audio. So yeah, that's gonna take a bit. But yeah, I won't doing any audio stories like 10 stories in the same day that I did once. Believe me, that was probably the stupid I ever did. I had a bit of sore throat the day after, so yeah, that was a bad mistake. And finally, game guy's here. So let's see what can start the game. What's up, dude?
All right, I'm ready. I'm ready to get to that area again and probably get lost along the way because this game is crazy.
Well, yeah, I mean, you died sometimes yesterday, actually, though. There we go. Oh, there we go. Strange.
Made by Nintendo. You believe that? That's crazy.
Did you play this game yesterday on Kubo stream?
Well, I didn't play it like this. I was just playing it on my own time.
Ah, got it.
Also, let's talk about the 242 stars I have.
Seriously, that's insane. How many stars can you even get from? How many stars can you even get from it?
You could get somewhere like 450 over that.
Can you lose any stars?
You can't lose stars, no.
Ah.
Or at least I haven't found a way to lose stars. I'm gonna play Luigi because Luigi's cool. Alright, let's see if I remember how to get
here. And your brother's at gym, as always. I assume.
Yep.
What a shocker. That gym maniac.
Dude, how did you hit the ceiling? Get in there, Luigi.
Oh man.
It's actually pretty easy to get to this area. You just have to know where it is.
Come here.
Go inside that cloud, Luigi.
And stay there. Ooh. So yeah, how you been doing today, though?
She's just staring. Emotionally. Emotionlessly, I guess. Yeah, I'm doing alright.
Same here. I haven't done much. I didn't complete my chapter 7 of the new art series I've been working on. Considering I have at least a few others in mind as well, but those were probably won't be done until, well, until after I move out, which is by end of the month, or beginning of next month of March.
Damn it, curiosity's winning.
So, since you did
Damn it,
mention that your
curiosity.
family, you mentioned that you're going to move, both your parents are moving?
Yeah, we're moving to a new place.
I mean, to your dad going to move to a separate place since your parents don't even live together anymore?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Ah.
He's
Have your
still
dad found
living
any?
nearby, so I can, visit him.
I mean, but since are they? But since your both parents are going to move to their different places again, but will they live close by as the current right now, or
Yeah, that's just,
where more?
yeah. They're gonna be close
Have
by.
Have your dad found a new place though? I mean, like an apartment or a house or
I don't know if he's found a new place yet. I think he's still looking. We haven't finalized anything yet.
what about your mom? Is she looking for a house or something
Well,
like
we're gonna
that
live.
or?
So our so we have another cousin that lives that we're going to stay with. She has like a whole downstairs. It's like a kind of an apartment, but not really. It's just this whole downstairs that no one's using, so we're just gonna live there. We're
Is
just
that
gonna
like
say, "Hey, what's
you?
up,
I mean, would
me?"
that be like?
Oh,
I
it's
mean,
gonna
would
be
that be
me.
like
It's gonna be me, mom. Uh, one of my
Roy?
sisters. The other one's moving. Roy.
Dylan though.
Dylan's still at the UK. I don't think he has to worry about it. We'll probably show him the place later.
I mean, that's
We'll
another
fig-
thing,
we'll-
but
we're still figuring it out. We haven't figured anything out yet.
yeah, I mean, there's also another thing. That depends if Dylan is gonna actually move back to the US or if he's decided to permanently stay in the UK also.
Well, technically, he is permanently living there. He just visits sometimes. It's confusing. I know. I'm a little confused about it. Anyway, point is,
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean,
we're
even I
moving. I don't know what we're doing. Point is, we're moving. It's gonna be at some point. It's probably gonna be around my birthday, but I don't know. Also, yeah, I got the corrupted lobby, which is awesome. You don't really get to see this much.
will it be in the same town or a different town?
Oh, it's gonna be a different town. It might even be a different state.
Seriously?
Like, yeah, we're moving. We're not just
Do you
moving
know
in
which
the state.
state?
We're moving like actually moving. It might
Do you know
it
which
might
state it
be
is?
it might be in the same state. I'm not sure.
Hmm.
Just further away from where we live. I don't know what town. I don't know what like town it is though. We're still figuring it out. Like I said, I don't know anything. All I know
Yeah.
is that we're doing it.
It's just the same for me though. I mean, I'm moving sometime in the early March, and I mean it's just going to be an apartment, like a group home. It's like it's the same small town. It's just a bit further down the way, so it's not any difference. And the most people that live there are mostly older, like in their 40s and their 60s, I believe them. But there are a few that's close to my age.
All right, so far I'm remembering pretty well. I think.
That would be the first.
Yeah, you're not right about that. Although, dang it, now that I'm actually streaming, I kind of want to explore this area. Oh, hi, Peach. Well, painting of Peach. I'm assuming that takes you back. Right? Can I even go in here? No, I cannot go in that painting. I'm assuming you can go inside the sky painting, though. Maybe I should stop fucking around and just actually do what I'm supposed to do. But damn it, I've never actually explored this area before, and doing it on stream would be fun. What's in here? There's no way that that's just a normal star. Oh, that isn't a star. I thought it was. Also, I definitely just got myself out of that area, didn't I? I think I have to go back.
Pretty much.
Oh, no, never mind. I don't have to go back. Alright, let's actually do what I'm supposed to do. I can explore this area later. I can always come back. It's not like it's gonna disappear or anything.
Nope.
So I go inside this. So I go inside this door. I launch up over to this warp pipe that's just chilling here. Go inside. Alright, Luigi. Long jump. Long jump like you've never long jumped before, buddy. Oh, I like how the Eternal Fort music is playing right now. I am very down with listening to this music. Oh shit. Yeah, you can probably imagine what happens if I land inside that black part. Yeah, that's right, I die.
Yep.
But this isn't what I wanted to show.
You know, I'm actually curious. No, I'm actually curious. You know that the recently events has been going on for with Donald Trump and all that, like those tariffs and for Canada, China, and all that. I wonder how that's going to be for if they'll be the same thing as for Japan. You know.
Hmm.
I mean, what if the Trump decides to ban every single Japanese games from import and ever make them totally legal otherwise in the US that don't want to sell?
But yeah, I want to go into the warp pipe. You've heard this music before. Randomizer, anyone?
Kind of circus music.
Nope! Don't fall off that fucking roof, my dude. Luigi, I swear to God, if you fall off this roof, I'm going to actually yell at you. Oh! Yeah. That's decapitated. And now get ready for what's inside of this red pipe. Getting all the red stars fucking suck, by the way. Are you ready, Swedish?
Mm-hmm.
Hiya! Head inside. It starts. Alright. What's the first thing I want to do? Actually, first thing I want to do is get the red coins because I didn't do that on Gogo's stream. I wasn't able to get them all. I'm just going to ignore him. He's not bothering anyone. He's just chilling. Alright, let's start this one too. Alright, let's see here. What? No, sure. Yeah, just jump over it. That makes sense. Let's try that again. Take 2. Alright. Randomized realm. I've got my man. I've got -2 lives. Don't worry about that part. Have weird momentum. Now I'm ready to go. Hey, I got red points here. Maybe I'll get a red star. No, I don't think I'll actually happen. I have to go back there so I can get these red coins. Alright, gotta fly this way. Grab this. Yeah! Never gets old. Get over here, you. Okay.
So, how's the weather over there, though? Any snow, rain, green, grass?
We got snow last night, and I had to shovel it. Yeah.
Well, we also have some snow. Not that much. It's just very little. More like just a fine powder on the ground,
You
mostly.
fucking asshole! What do you mean? Oh, what? That's crazy that you just rolled off the ledge with 7 red coins. That's sure. All right. Okay. Yeah. Makes sense. Whatever. Looks like I had to get. We don't talk about it. That didn't happen. That never happened. Nope.
Nope. I
Not
didn't see
that.
anything.
Not
I
me.
didn't see anything.
Never. Mm-mm.
I didn't see anything.
He sure as hell didn't. Alright. -4 lives. I knew getting those negative lives would come in handy. I got that coin right. Yeah, I did.
Oh boy. So yeah,
Alright, I
that's
want
much
to.
snow that you have. Are you flying?
Yes, I am flying.
Huh.
Do you not see the little wings on my hat?
Nope. Oh, now is it?
Canberra, why did you go that way? That's actually something you could do in the regular game. You could just fly for no reason. Alright, Luigi. Get up there, buddy.
You know, I'm a bit surprised that none of the others had even joined in, like Malachi, Tokubo, or something like that.
Makofu doesn't
Malachi
really
says,
join us anyway. Hey!
true. Cool.
Get over here.
I mean, and even Malachi is, even though he's inactive, but how many hours can you play any Mario game non-stop rather than a break?
I'm not sure.
Well, there is one game you probably even can, like the shortest game, which is an hour long. So that one, other than that, would you play Super Smash Bros?
I've been thinking about it, but I'm not sure.
Oh, how about the game that has basically infinite levels that you can create your own levels in the game you have? Uh,
Oh, Mario
how
Maker?
many? Yeah. How about that one? How many? How much like can you play that game without take a break at all?
Oh, I could play that game for hours.
Hmm. Yeah, I think that's probably what you could do.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna say it. This game's better. I don't know what it is about this one. It's just better. Maybe it's
Well,
because it's just more up my alley, I guess. I don't know.
maybe. Considering for me though, back when I was just a kid, I couldn't even understand much of the English language much as. So if I want to play games like say more of the original Pokemon, I wouldn't even understand much of the language at all. So I didn't get much more than that. But now, if I want to play the games, easily I can understand what language and I could get much as far. But at the same time, I don't know much about the game itself, like what to do, since I haven't played much of the Pokemon games in these years. The only game I very much enjoyed of Pokemon was Pokemon Stadium. I only played like a few times. It was pretty good. It was actually a very fun game ever. But the more recent games, not really. I do have one game on my computer that I can play called what's it called?
Hey,
Pocket
Bouncer.
Tanks. So the Pocket Tanks. I first wanted at one point maybe I could do that as a stream as well. When I'm playing that game. Uh,
Shit.
yep, you're dead. But there was a small problem. I couldn't even play that game on in a stream since the game is literally covered the whole screen, and I can't minimize it. So I wouldn't. It it's it was just a little bit bad. I would like to play a game on this stream of my own, but I don't have any particular games, and so yeah, other than Pocket Tanks, but that's it. Would you play any MRO game or multiplayer games like World of Warcraft?
I'm not really into shooter games, honestly.
Mm,
Multiplayer games,
I
maybe, but shooting games, I don't know.
well, that depends on what type of shooting game. So, you know, like if there's like a archery game, like a sports kind of that shooting games, or if you're playing, there's even this old game. You're a hunter, and they have a dog that picks up the ducks that you've been shooting. I don't know. I don't know even know the name of the dog that game, but yeah, but I have played a lot of shooter games over the years, like really shooter games, like zombie games, monsters, you know. And frankly, they didn't even scare me as much. One of the most would have been terrifying zombie games I played was House of the Dead. It some reason was a well, turned into a movie, or at least two movies of that game though. But that game itself, it I was really just like what 10, 11 years old, and it was a zombie game. I was even scared of that. I mean, I have played so many different games over the years. There was actually one Star Wars game. I don't even remember the name of it. It's just the problem is I only know that you were a Jedi and you're using a green lightsaber, and this is like during the when the Empire is still around. So I had to assume that it's either Luke Skywalker or Kyle Katarn, which is not a Jedi. So yeah,
What?
you know, I heard
How did I
something
miss
that
that? That's crazy.
I actually heard something that Diddy Kong might actually get his name changed.
Why?
By some reason he was in a game like say I don't know what in a I think it was Super Smash Bros. Let me see if I can look it up. Uh, Diddy Kong name change. I wasn't sure if it was uh, an actual role that's going to change the name or something. Let's see here. um, uh, there's all the says here as from
Oh my
last
god,
year.
then.
Um, it says like me never seen Diddy like this. Said Donkey Kong in a statement. News make me sad too, or uh, I don't know. I mean, I saw this a video on YouTube. It's just I don't know. It seemed like changed his name from Diddy Kong to Little Kong.
That would be the stupidest thing they could ever do.
Well, yeah. Hey,
My question is,
well,
what's wrong with the name Diddy Kong?
because it says what
Is
was
it?
it?
Yup.
Okay,
Hey there, Alice.
there was one other name change. Here, no, wait, was not
I've been
that.
the one that plays.
Here
It's
we
paying
go.
more attention. More.
Um, okay, decided to simply
Long jump.
rename the character.
I didn't think I was gonna long jump.
Here is another. Here's actually one statement that I found. Deciding to simply rename the character who Rare felt was perfect for their update version of Donkey Kong's world. Rare decided
Bowser.
to name this Conky Diddy because in some parts of UK, the British English slang word Diddy means small. So I don't even know if there's. I mean, I only saw this a video on YouTube that mentioned something about his Diddy Kong will change his name. I don't know for a fact if that's like official. Might also be
I don't
maybe
think
it's
they're gonna do
some
it.
yeah
Like, there'd
because
be
if
no
that
reason
is
to.
they might even just be some sort of joke or something. I mean, these days people can do a lot of things with different names or so who knows. I even saw this kind of a fan-made video of Legend of Zelda, Link, and Zelda, where they were in this type of cave, or no cave, but more like a underground tunnel, like a dungeon, and they find this artifact, and it actually can grant you wishes. So Link, he was holding it, and Zelda said that he could wish for more money or more wealth. But the problem is she didn't even need that after all. She's a princess of a kingdom. So she doesn't even need that much more wealth as it is. But Link, suddenly Zelda's breast, they start to grow the size, big sizer, the bigger size. And that was the fact that Link wished for this. And this was more like a fan-made video. I was like, okay, that's just okay. Based on the fact of say Legend of Zelda, the TV series, where there's one that actually became a meme from the whole series now on the internet. Do you know which one it is?
Nope.
Well, excuse me, princess. That is the meme that I believe was from the Legend of Zelda series. Every time he did something, or when Zelda said something to Link, or yeah, so even though I haven't seen much of I never even saw that uh, Legend of Zelda TV series. I think that was made back in the 80s or something, or it might be maybe the 90s. I Have you ever seen Super Mario Bros. TV series?
Yes, I have. It's a mess, but it's a memorable mess.
It's like both cartoon style and with the live action at the beginning where the character's talking. And I remember there was one episode. I didn't even saw it much myself, but I saw a clip on YouTube that the brothers, they were approached by another man who said that he was a brother, but it turned out he was a fraud, more like he was a con artist. So, but in the most recent Super Mario Bros. Movies from 2024 or 2023, there were actually when during the family dinner, there were actually one young girl sitting among the people, or among the family. She was the niece of Mario. At least what I understand. But the problem is, it was even not even Luigi's daughter, because he wasn't even married or even have any kids. So there is this family, there's this theory that Dr. Mario is the third brother, or maybe there's another. It might even be that they have a sister. And if many Mario fans have been watching
Yes,
this,
please.
many fans may have actually seen the movie, thinking, "Oh yeah, Mario is not even from Mushroom Kingdom at all. He's from Brooklyn in New York." Well, there is that have been mentioned that he's from Brooklyn. A few other sources, especially in the newest movie, and from the one and one that he is from a comic book that he is also that he was born in Brooklyn, and of course the very first live action movie they made of the Super Mario Bros. Back in 1993 also took place in Brooklyn, but generally that's not none of those sources were even considered as canonical. So Mario, Luigi aren't in fact not from Brooklyn. They are from Mushroom Kingdom. Many people assume they are from Brooklyn as much as I mean, in fact they had appeared in two separate movies. But people should know that since both the movies were made 30 years between each other. The first was made in 1993, the newest was in 2023. So it's not like that's not a possibility that Super Mario Bros. Like neither Mario or Luigi aren't even born in Brooklyn. And but in the newest movie though that they made, what about Peach? I mean, in the games and other, she was literally born in Mushroom Kingdom, but in the newest, they were a whole different time on that. They literally show that she came out one of the pipes like Mario did, and that she was just a toddler. I would say maybe as I have to say maybe between 1 or 3 years old, and she doesn't even remember anything about how she even ended up in the pipe because first the only other I don't even do game guy. Do you think? Do you know the did did Mario and Peach use the pipes in the movie when they traveled to Donkey Land country? Did they use the pipe to travel there, or did they use something else? I know for a fact that they used some sort of
Oh, they walked.
rainbow road. Oh, so they just walk there?
They walked
Okay,
there.
okay, okay.
Yes.
So that okay.
Honestly, I don't know
So
why they didn't use the warp pipes. They probably should have. Speaking of Peach, hey Peach.
mm, but yeah. So the question is, where did even Peach came from in the as the newest movie from though? I mean, if she was just a toddler, and that's in the games and the comics and or in the cartoon series they made back in the 80s, she was born in the Mushroom Kingdom. But in the newest, it wasn't very
Okay.
far from that. Because why would the royal family use the pipes if they were a family? And two, B, there was no other mention of any royal family in the Mushroom Kingdom before Peach, because she was raised by the Toads, and when she was 18 or even 20 years old, she was crowned as the princess of the Mushroom Kingdom. So that immediately rules out she wasn't even born in a kingdom at all. Otherwise, otherwise, there would have been her parents would have been seen, or I mean, her parents would either been seen or mentioned in the movie, though. Don't you think so, Game Guy?
Leave now. What?
I mean, if Peach was born in the Mushroom Kingdom in the new movie they made, and so I mean, like I said, if they why would the since if that the fact that she was born in Mushroom Kingdom, she would even have to be using those pipes to travel around. And if she was, and after all, the Toads that raised her, and if she was part of the royal family, that wouldn't have not been necessarily. I mean, her parents would have been the ones raising her, and they were never mentioned. They were never seen, like no portraits, like a photo of them at all. So it means it then that shows that Peach in the new movie
Oh,
aren't
that
in fact
kills
not,
you. That's interesting.
and the fact that she's never even been. She was not born in Master Kingdom, and
Sister, you do?
she even stated that no other she had never seen anyone like herself in the Master Kingdom or any of the other kingdoms. So that it means she had to be from Earth. It's only logical answer to that. But even if anyone did ask Peach where she was from, even Mario did ask that in the movie, but she doesn't even remember. Only that she remembers that she came out with a pipe when she was just a toddler, and how where the Toads found her, raised her, and made her the princess. But if they made her a princess of Kingdom, were there any other previous members of the royal family in the Mushroom Kingdom at all? Because um, because if you think about it, if that that Peach were the part of the royal family, they would have her parents would have been mentioned or at least seen or perhaps a portrait of him. But that never happened. And the fact that Another thing that gave us a clue, it was her clothes. She was wearing earth clothes. Another small detail is that
Um,
herself mentioned that she had mentioned that she never seen anyone like her, like she had never seen another human being in the Mushroom Kingdom. And in fact, she could have been the other kingdoms like the Donkey Country, the one that had this the same country that the penguins were, which Bowser attacked in the beginning of the movie. So why would there haven't been any other? So that means Peach was not from the Mushroom Kingdom as the originally she is. But even if she is from Earth, well, I mean, okay. First of all, even if she is from Earth, that that we don't even know the fact that Game Guard, that pipe system that Luigi and Mario found under under the city. Do you think that that pipe in Brooklyn is not the only ones that you think there could be other cities, not only in the U.S. but perhaps in other state, other countries that may also have pipes that can connect to the Mushroom Kingdom?
I mean, probably.
So even if that Peach were from Earth, not if that's the only okay, if it is the fact that she is okay, let's assume that the pipe that Mario Luigi came out of aren't even only is not only connected to just Brooklyn. But what if it's actually that she was connected? She may not even be from the U.S. as originally. She may can't even be from UK. She can be from somewhere else in Europe. And why? Well, mostly of her blonde hair, blue eyes, and that is the common traits of the European ancestry is blonde hair, blue eyes, or even brown hairs. But so I have to say, either they're from some European, either European, American, or even Australian, perhaps, or maybe from somewhere in, or maybe somewhere in Africa where there is in fact some large populations of white people. But in fact, we never had much details on that. Even though even Peach herself said that she had never, the last that she remembered, well, the earliest memory she has is how she arrived to the Mushroom Kingdom through the pipe. In fact, she has no memories of any of her previous memories of that. And it also things that make sense because usually you don't remember much from when you're even as 1 year old or even 2 year old. And yeah, it's more likely that Peach were not even that much older, maybe as between 2 or 3 years old or something. Because if she was older, may say as like maybe 5 or 6 years old, she would easily have remembered more about her childhood, maybe some of her family and all that. But another thing, how does she even? So if that she is from U.S., maybe not necessarily from Brooklyn. She could have been from maybe another major city in the U.S., like San Francisco, Los Angeles, Denver, Detroit, you name it. So there's a very much possibility in that. But assuming if she is also from Brooklyn, the other question is like, um, I mean, considering if Peach were in fact from New Brooklyn herself,
What? Uh,
and I mean, considering if she is from Brooklyn, there are other major questions being asked. How did she even? I mean, if she ended up with the same pipeline as Mario did, first of all, how did she even came? I mean, that pipe was underground. Most access ports or doors to that underground, some like at the sewer system in New York, is off limits for general public. I mean, there is in fact some entrance that you can actually gain access to the sewer system in New York. So, but first, if if Peach was just like say 2 or 3 years old when she first arrived in the Mushroom Kingdom, how did she even came up in? How did she even came to those pipes in Brooklyn in the first place? I mean, if she was from Brooklyn, and if even though she is roughly the same age as Mario in the game and all that, so maybe he could have remember if he was around the same age, and if he remembers when he got older, that there were in fact a young girl, blonde hair that vanished from Brooklyn, that when and there was no trace of her at all. And it turns out that that girl is actually Peach. But at the same time, we don't know because she, as Peach one did said in the game or in the movie, the earliest memory is that how she came to Mushroom Kingdom, not anything before that. And in fact, if she was a part of the royal family, well, that is. But here's another thing: since the Toads raised her and eventually made her the princess, that means there weren't not even any actual royal family in the Mushroom Kingdom, unless the Toads who had not even been in need of any royal family like a king or a queen or
Okay,
like
that
that in
hurts.
the first place. But I'm just curious, like, I mean, there might even be some other hardcore fans of Mario games out there, and they had even better answers for my question. But I mean, I have no idea. From the older games, she was born in Mushroom Kingdom. As a new movie, well, some people might think say, well, whoa, back up. Peach in the new movie aren't not even canon. I mean, it makes perfect sense because in the fact that both in the games that Mario, Luigi were born in Mushroom Kingdom. Or at least that's what it says. Because there isn't one comic mentioned that he was born in Brooklyn, along with his brother, and there's one in fact the first live action movie that we don't even speak about much about, also Brooklyn, and this new movie also Brooklyn. But it doesn't say officially that um, I mean, it doesn't say officially that Mario and Luigi are in fact from Brooklyn, and they discovered this pipe that took them to this magical world, like another dimension or something. I don't even know for a fact that that's possible. But even if they found this pipe that took them to a whole world or even another universe,
Oh,
I think they would even kept it to themselves because they didn't want to have other people to suddenly appearing in the Mushroom Kingdom to cause problems. I'm not saying that they were keeping it like bad guys or anything, just to be trying to avoid much problem causing problem for Mushroom Kingdom. Because there might even be people like say if the organized crime would have somehow find out about this pipe that take them to a whole different world, they might think, oh wait, that we can exploit this. They can send people back to the Mushroom Kingdom, try to extract, and they find out that that kingdom has so much gold or other valuables like diamonds, gems, like that. They can be, or even they can perhaps rob the Mushroom Kingdom and perhaps other kingdoms and brought back their treasures back to Earth or something. That is, I think, is a possibility. If the organized crime would have found out about this magical pipe that contained in the whole different universe with infinite treasures, I don't think if Mario and Luigi had find out that someone had find out about this, they might feel a bit devastated. But not only that, they perhaps could also given Peach their their most trusted promise to keep this secret about the Mushroom Kingdom and the pipe as a top secret, not to mention this to anyone, not even their family, because without, who knows? And if they somehow, if the people suddenly start showing up, if they're criminals, maybe that. And that means that Peach, when she finds out that random evil men from the same world Mario Luigi is from have been appearing and starting attacking the people of Mushroom Kingdom. she will easily be felt betrayed by those who she claims to be her friends. And I don't think that, let's say, if Mario Luigi said, well, the only way to have this stopped is by maybe somehow disable the pipe. That means that they have to destroy the pipe so that neither them or anyone else can get to Mushroom Kingdom. Meaning they had to say goodbye to Peach and others that they have encountered in Mushroom Kingdom. I think
Well,
Mario Luigi. I
I'm
think
dead.
Mario Luigi. I think Mario Luigi actually would take this. That would even sacrifice the pipe in order to keep that the Mushroom Kingdom and the other kingdoms safe from any evil people get there. I think that's probably the case that is. If they could just somehow disable the pipe or something like that, then I think that's the most logical answer for any reason to do. Keeping their friends and most one their loved ones are safe. But yeah, I don't even know for a fact if that's
What the hell am I now?
I don't know. But Genga, do you think that Mario Luigi will disable the pipe if that's a way for preventing from any bad people to get in Mushroom Kingdom?
I mean, probably.
And other than that, and another thing, it might also be
Oh,
there is there is
I
also
like this
another
area.
reason,
Wait,
and
wait, 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 wait. One second.
there is even one other
Do you
reason.
mind? Some toads like to be able to wash up with a little privacy. Ugh, whatever. Just don't hog all the hot water, okay?
the I have to
Daddy
just
toad.
mention this.
Oh yeah.
There is another reason why Mario Luigi might even keeping Mushroom Kingdom as a secret from Earth's population. The power-ups. Just mention of the power like the Power Star or the Fire Star or the Ice Star or those power-ups. If the criminals could kind of get even just the word of this incredible power by items, somehow going to Mushroom Kingdom, collecting these items of power up for themselves, and in order to use them in uh, in their crimes back on Earth, like say, if they want to hide, maybe doing in fact a big heist on a bank by using the power ups like the fire flower or anything. That is not me another reason why Mario and Luigi would keep being well. That is a secret from the rest of the general public on back on Earth. I mean, can you imagine if the criminals manage to figure out there is another kingdom, or at least another world that has countless of other kingdoms, treasures that may just waiting to be taken, and not only on that, but they also hearing that there is some magical artifacts that gives them super strength, firepower, flight, and even invisibility. And if they will one like, heck yeah, I want to have that. And so they go in there, grab those things, and keep them for themselves in order to make major crimes back on Earth. I mean, I really not even want to imagine if something like that type of things would happen if organized crime, find out there about the Mushroom Kingdom with those power ups. Could you imagine? They can be forcing by police cars, and even they can even attack armed vehicles like for that transport money to the banks. They can easily just rush up to them, smash through the door, and just or perhaps melting the door with their firepower, and that would have been terrifying, terrible, horrifying. But luckily though, I don't think but at least if that's something like I believe that is one thing that Mario Luigi would make a promise to Peach not to mention this type of power any otherwise. I mean, but that might be a little bit difficult now since Bowser he somehow ended up on Earth along with the other power ups that they use the Power Star. So that mention of this that type of power in general public in complete open in the public. So I wouldn't be surprised of that, but I mean, uh, but I'm curious. Now the fact that it is in fact, or is it really isn't planned for that? Let's see. Super Mario Bros. Movie. There we go. Is it actually have a? Was it this? I know that they were talking about the sequel, but was it gonna be released next year or what was it?
Why is there no music?
Let's go see. Yeah, so the next sequel of the Mario game, actually, the movie is released April 3rd, 2026. So I may wonder what's going to happen in the second movie of the Mario Go. What do you think, the game guy? What can happen in the movie?
Well,
Game guy.
I'm still here. From the the secret, but not really secret, but the extra part of the ending where it shows a Yoshi egg.
Oh, oh, you mean in the post credits? Yeah, I mean
Yeah, I
seems
assume it's
that
gonna be
is.
something Yoshi related.
Mm, I mean that's. I mean, otherwise, why would even they include Yoshi if they even had the egg in the end, the first one? That I mean, if they made
And
the
Yoshi's not
sequel,
in the original, just cameo. They didn't really
yeah.
do anything.
But But I mean, what if they decide to make the sequel of Super Mario Bros. Movie without
God,
involving Yoshi? Even though the fact his egg were in the end of the first movie, but if that had now the fact that the public knows that he was in the first movie by the end, so many fans are expecting that he would appear in the sequel. But what if the plot twist is that people who making the movie decides not involve Yoshi in it? You know? That would have been like many question marks. Like,
I
why
think
did they
people
not?
would actually be pissed off at them, and they would have to at that
Yeah, they're
point.
like people. I mean, the fans and the viewers. I mean, like they will like hate that the Mario that the company did not put in more Yoshi in the movies. After all, since he was made, even though his voice could have been heard in the movie as well. So why would they not include him? It would have been like it's like maybe they were like, oh yeah, that was an error. Yeah, a big error. If there was an error, they would have been removed that from the movie itself eventually. But what I believe in the next movie is that also have Bowser as a protagonist, like the bad guy. But have this possibility that he could. Um, but here's the thing: how could Bowser though be the same villain in the next movie, since he was turned into the small size and he put in this bird cage? Well, uh, the star that he eat or that he got, game guy, does that star or that item have any time limit on how long it lasts?
It only works for like. It depends on the game. It is time though.
Yeah. So
If we're going
unless
reverse
of
movie logic, it should be like 30 seconds, a minute, maybe. It
yeah,
doesn't
so there's
actually
a good
matter.
question. Yeah, so even if that Bowser turned to small size in the movie, and if that is if any so if he's gonna be the main villain in the sequel, there is a thought like you know
Oh wait, the
how
mini
would he
mushroom?
be
Oh, the mini mushroom doesn't last.
so he doesn't have any time limit?
What? The music wasn't there, and now the music is there. What?
So
Game, what's
assuming
happening
that
to you right now?
assuming that this mini blue star in the sequel, and that's the first one.
It wasn't a star, it
Um,
was a mushroom.
mushroom. So
And the
what
mini
if this?
mushroom the mini mushroom lasts until you die, usually
Hmm.
is how
Well,
that works. Because it's not
well, I mean,
it's not really a power up.
well, that might be, but also considering that this is a kid movie, so I don't think that they were
Why is the
well
music so
had to
quiet? What?
that they had to die in order that power or that
Oh,
star
okay,
or
well,
that
if it's
mushroom to,
the movie's logic, then you get hit and then you turn back to normal.
yeah. So it basically Bowser can be this as small as as long as he doesn't get hit or anything. But the thing is, if he's gonna be in the main villain again in the sequel, how would he be able to escape? Because he was used to put in a normal bird cage due to the fact of that. Well, here's what I think. You know that Goomba that is like a wizard
Gambit?
that yeah him that since he also were in the first movie, let's assume that he is gonna have a big involvement in the second movie about Bowser. Let's say that he escaped from being captured by Toad soldiers or anything, so that he managed to escape, and that he is planning to rescue Bowser from his from the character from the being from the Toads. That he managed to sneak in, grab the open the bird cage, open and maybe place Bowser in maybe a box or something, and leave and maybe do something or that he whatever using his wand to like hit him smash him on the head of Bowser that somehow would trigger and restore him back to normal, or if he used some form of spell or something to restore back Bowser to normal, and that
Isn't
Bowser
that?
in that in from
Oh,
and that mean and from that Bowser would receive will seek out revenge on both Mario and Luigi after what they did in the first place. But that might also take him back to Goomba Land or like Koopa, back to his own kingdom. But the same problem is that maybe most of the Goombas or Koopas have their forces has scattered, and that he had to maybe try to find a way to gain maybe that or maybe he can have been heard there is one secret power up or maybe some secret power that is maybe rumored to be as a legendary power that's also part of great power maybe maybe that the star but something more powerful that is only been mentioned in the legend and he believes it is real. He goes out to find it and
jeez.
using it to revenge on
I'm
Mario
not
and
touching that.
Luigi.
I'm not touching that switch.
Yeah, it is probably the best you don't do that. But yeah, I mean, if Mario or
Is there like a
in the
star or
sequel,
something that's there that I can get?
hmm.
Oh, I guess I could die.
By the way, is there any other major villains other from Bowser's that's in the games or the Mario games?
Depends on the game, honestly.
Hmm.
It's been other
And
villains,
so,
yeah, but mostly it's Bowser.
so, what if? Oh, how about this? This is an
What?
idea that might also be a possibility for the sequel. What if there is another villain that is might want to take over? That is not only taking over the Mushroom Kingdom, but the whole other kingdoms. Like say that he has no interest in those power ups, like or that he has not the same agenda as Bowser had. Like Bowser, he only want to conquer the other those kingdoms and get those power stars and eventually marrying Peach. But what if there is another villain, way worse than Bowser is, that his own agenda is to conquer, like take over. the world and had kingdoms without, and doesn't even care
Version.
that he had to marry them or nothing like that. He only wants to like world domination, and that Mario and Luigi had heard about from this, and that Peach heard from this from maybe another survivor from one of those attacks to another kingdom. That Stick goes to see Peach, ask for help, and that Peach sent Mario and Luigi to fight this bad guy, the new main villain, but they were easily defeated by him, and that they realized, despite they having the Power Star, they still not even strong enough. They're not the only that is only like two against not him. So unless they seek help from Bowser, they make a deal, like they're allowing him to be restored back to his normal size in order, in in return, that he promised to help them, and that he used his own army of Goombas and Koopas against the new main villain. As a way for, as a return, he will be allowed to go back to his own kingdom in return for safety. I mean, after all, since many assume that Bowser easily is the main villain, that he's always the bad guy, but in fact, there isn't at all, because there had been moments that he actually was even also as a hero, where he's like he's a more like Shadow. He is an anti-hero, and Bowser has sometimes in the games had helped Mario in other occasions. So what if that might be in this case? Like there is a new bad guy who only they want to do world domination of all the kingdoms and for the riches they have, the treasures, and that Mario Luigi can't defeat him,
Oh,
despite how
actually,
many.
can we just start this discussion real quick? Because I just remembered something really stupid.
What?
I was I don't remember who told me about this, but um I was on YouTube or whatever, and I was just doing my own thing, and I saw they're making another fucking Smurfs movie. And
Oh yeah,
goddamn
I
it,
know
it's
that. Yeah,
terrible.
yeah. I know that. I've seen that. I've seen it.
Why are they making it live action again? I mean,
Yeah, who knows?
come on.
Yeah.
Surely the last two times they did that, it definitely worked out. No, it definitely worked out. No, it totally did. I don't know what you're talking about. It really worked out for them.
um,
No, it didn't.
I mean, if you're
I
referring
hated
like this, if you're like referring
the
to
one.
like Smurf in the Lost Village, yeah, I did see that time. I only
No,
saw
not that one.
parts of it.
There's two there's two live action there's two what the fuck? There's
Oh
two Smurf
wait.
movies,
Are
right?
you
And
talking about? Wait, are you referring to those two where they only a few of them, like Papa Smurf, uh, Handy Smurf, uh, I don't even know remember hit the Smurfette
let me
and
put it let me put it to you this way so we know what we're talking about. Smurfette was played by Katy Perry. We're
are you
talking about
referring to
that
them when
one.
they wait? Are you referring to when they traveled to New York? Those two.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, okay, those were
That's the one I'm
actually
talking
not
about.
that. I mean, the first one was not even that bad. The second, yeah, that was okay though. But the most
Well, they were
recent ones, they were
trash. They
completely.
both sucked. I hated them with a burning
I
passion.
mean, even though
I'm
okay,
not a Smurfs guy. In case it wasn't obvious, but those movies were
yeah,
so terrible, dude.
I mean,
I give
yeah,
them both a big thumbs down. Also,
the
one more
only
thing.
there's a okay, the only word I think is very actually good. The um, the male actor, Neil, the one who played from How You Met Your Mother, who played Barney Stinson. That guy, okay, that guy is an excellent actor. I cannot deny all that. So I mean, it was not. I mean, even the first live action was. I mean, to me, even though it wasn't that good, but it was a decent. Depend on how you're first seeing it the first time. But
Oh, hi.
the the
Okay.
sequel,
Hey,
the
be
sequel
here.
was.
Hey, careful with those books.
The second was more like.
Oh, do I have to
Uh,
take this somewhere? That'd be kind of cool if I did.
but the other movies that they made of the Smurfs, like the Lost Village, I never saw the whole movie though. Only saw part of it from the internet. How
Oh, hi.
Smurfette literally sacrificed herself in order to help her friends, and also especially in the first one before then. No, wait, that was actually in the sequel where
This over.
Gargamel made two more Smurfs, and yeah, I mean, okay,
Huh?
let's see the Smurfs. There were actually one TV series. Okay,
For
they
Grace's
actually
sake.
made
Why do you think this are?
one Smurfs movie show back in.
Okay, I guess I'll take it.
They actually made a new Smurfs TV show on Nickelodeon, I believe. That's
What?
literally based on those two
Oh, there
CGI movies. I think the last one, was
we go.
the Lost Village, is included that one. I have not seen that one. It's honestly I'm not even going to. But the only Smurf series that I remember, um,
79.
let's see, not the game. Man, where are you? Come on, Smurfs on Ice? No. Uh, Crossovers? Nope, please not. Ah, yeah, here we go. There is actually only one Smurfs series that I much liked. What I really liked when I was growing up. This one was actually made back in 1981, way before even I was even born. But that series was actually not even CGI at all. It was hand drawn, all of it. It was actually not that bad, honestly. And in that series, there's actually mentioned there is one Smurf that wears yellow clothes, not blue.
Dude,
He's actually,
get out
and
there.
that character is named, and this particular Smurf that okay, of all the Smurfs in the series, all that from the whole franchise, the one is red is Papa Smurf. Those blue are the normal ones, but the yellow is Grandpa Smurf, and he's actually even way older than Papa Smurf because Grandpa Smurf was the original Papa Smurf in the village, and I think he's about 1,000 years old, if I remember correct. And Papa Smurf, he's about 500. Wait, let's see. How
Damn it.
old?
I just want to get on top of this damn. I just want to get on top of this building. Luigi? Luigi?
Let's see. Papa Smurf is about 546 years old. And
There we
how old is
go.
Grandpa Smurf? Grandpa Smurf is. Wow, come on, seriously. Um, Grandpa Smurf is about 9 to around
There.
900 to 1,000 years old. And me think this. The only ones from the Smurf village that's the youngest is Baby Smurf and Smurfette. I mean, after all, Smurfette was created by Gargamel. But the other Smurfs, like Brainy and all, they are in fact 100 years old. And how can they be that old? Well, in their very original series from the 81, there is actually a spell that is keeping them very much young for that long. But that spell had to be had to be recasted every 500 years because if they don't, that spell will effectively affect everyone and age them like they will age. Eventually, they will turn dust. And the
What?
problem is this is yeah, and this is a problem. This isn't a spell that can just be easily be inspired from a book. Whereas this isn't not simple that even as since Papa Smurf is a very much like a wizard. He knows a lot of different spells, and he do in fact even experiment sometimes in his own home. But this is the fact that this spell, in order to keep the Smurfs
Right.
much alive forever,
Who wants
is
to
that they
bet
had
this
to.
takes me to God knows where?
So this basic spell is that they need.
Later.
Well, actually, this spell is a part of an item, like a. It looks like crystals put together, but these
What the
crystals
heck?
need and these crystals needs elements like fire, air, earth, and water from different locations around the world. They cannot be found in their own forest. They had to travel around the world.
Hey, Swedish.
And group, yeah,
I found I found out what Cody looks like when he's hungry. Looks like that.
really,
Yeah, look at
huh?
this. Look at him.
Yeah, let's see it. Uh, so
Look at him.
basically, we're and so if any of my viewers or fans has seen the original series, and since I've made mentioned Grandpa Smurf, which is the oldest one, why hasn't he even been seen in the series until, well, in the
Oh
original
my!
series?
What the fuck?
Well, the most reason,
It just shot me upward.
and the reason why, well,
Hello.
basically the main reason why Grandpa Smurf was never been seen much in the start of the original series is that he was out in the world traveling. He was traveled to different parts in the world to find those elements for that particular spell. And you may even ask, like some may have even probably haven't seen the series, but why do they have a baby Smurf? Since after all, there's only one female as in the original series, which is Smurfette, and the rest of the Smurfs are male. Well, and every Smurf in the village has their own purpose. Like there's their
What?
inventing one, that there's one that want to be an astronaut
What?
or farmer and all. But what about the baby Smurf? What is his purpose? Well, here's the kicker. He's actually the future Papa Smurf. He's going to be the one that's going to replace Papa Smurf in the far future when he's older.
Okay, I kind of like that idea.
But uh, but yeah, it's just another thing. Um,
Hey, can you
but
shoot me
here's
upward again? Thank you.
but there is another thing. Um,
So if he just
can
touches me, I'm dead, right? Well,
and
not dead.
here's the thing. Here's another thing about the Smurfs. Many may have wondered, can Smurfette even have a child of her own? After all, she is not even a biological Smurf. After all, she was made by Gargamel. I don't even know for a fact if she could even have a child. But there is actually, in the original series, there is an even older female Smurf called Grandma Smurf. She's also around the, I think, 900 to 1,000 years old. And where was she most of the time in the original series? Well, she was trapped inside a magical tower for most of the part of the series until she was saved by the rest of the other Smurfs. But in the newest not Mario, but in the newest Smurfs series on Nickelodeon, that's entirely CGI. There are female Smurfs, and in the original from the back in the 80s, there were only two known: the Grandma Smurf and Smurfette. They were the only known. Actually, no, there is another third female natural born
I'm not
Smurf.
assuming that's all.
But the thing is, I believe she and three others Smurfs magically de-aged, meaning they aged backwards from a full-grown Smurf back to just like a child. So, and people may ask, how do I know so much about the Smurfs? Well, I literally grew up watching the original Smurfs back in the 90s. This series was made in 1981. That was before I was even born. So yeah.
That probably takes me to somewhere.
So many wonders how about so in the how many Smurfs is there in the village originally though in the beginning series, the first series? Well, that's easy. 100. There are a total of 100 Smurfs. If you don't include with Smurfette, that means 101. And in the Lost Village, there is a village of Smurfs that's 100 females.
Oh,
So they all moved back to the main
yeah.
village. That doubles that from 100 to 200.
Something like this cave.
So I don't know for a fact if the Smurfs are. I don't even know.
Like, this looks exactly like Hazy Base Cave.
Hmm.
Ow.
Excuse me here. Yeah, Grandpa Smurf is about. Let's see here. Let's see here. If there's
Hey,
mention of
is
any.
this up here?
Um, and many may wonder if Papa Smurf and Grandpa Smurf are even related, like grandson or father son. I don't think they aren't even related. At least, I don't think so. At least, Ashley loves truck. UWU cat unleash the seals. Okay, I don't know.
Okay,
That's something.
so which way should I go?
Uh, the
What's like the
other
quest
the baby,
of this game?
baby Smurf is he's gonna be the next
Oh,
Papa
hi,
Smurf
ranch
in the
cap. I don't know
other.
why that's there.
But yeah, so basically there are different many Smurfs out there in the series that's have different purpose in their society. The one that's super strong, I don't even remember his real name though, since it has been a long time actually since I
Maybe this
saw this
not
whole thing.
what I want you to do.
Let's see here. Sasset is the Smurf that is one of the main from the season 5 to the end that was a full grown but eventually turned into like a child by a magic spell if I remember correctly it was. No, wait, actually, Sasset is not even.
I didn't try.
She's also. The Sasset was also made for like the same way as she is also made like Smurfette. Hmm.
Oh right, I never went. I never went in here. Is that a level, or is that gonna throw me somewhere else? God damn it!
Huh. Cheese, bread plus cheese plus tomato equal sandwich?
Something.
Sandwich or toast? That's a good question. Hmm.
Well, at least I know where that goes now. I had a feeling it was gonna kick me out anyway.
Equal as a
Oh
pizza.
yeah, no, that makes sense. It's pizza.
Yeah, makes sense.
Ugh.
Yeah, it was. I was like, maybe it's just a sandwich. Fun
That's a
fact,
lot
I
more on this
actually,
Wednesday. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go this way.
fun fact, I actually had pizza today as for dinner, homemade. Not
God, I only know where I am.
I'm actually curious. I actually heard that many American establishments had closing down most of their business, their locations for the past few years. Mainly, uh, mainly due to the fact that declined sales. Um, McDonald's is not one of them. Red Lobster is one of those people actually have been, and many
Do
other
that dance,
fast,
Luigi. Do that dance.
many other fast food American like McDonald's, Burger King, um like that had many. Some I would like wonder, have I tried that? But there is one fast food restaurant that I haven't tried, which is Taco Bell.
Where am I?
And
Oh, there I am.
the the problem is I may not even I can't try Taco Bell because there
That's
aren't, in
gonna come
fact,
back up.
there are no there is no Taco Bell in my country at all. I think the closest country that actually has Taco Bell to Sweden is that would be Iceland for some reason. And what about like Pizza Hut? Well, I had to try that. The last time I tried, wow. I think it was like what, third, second grade. So like that's over 20 plus, almost 30 years ago. So that's like way long back. Mm,
Shoot.
there is a lot of different.
Oh, I got to go to the lobby.
Okay, uh, I
Actually, you know what? I'm
remember.
gonna listen.
Okay, get this. The first time in I think it was like 1 or 2 years ago during a stream, but I mentioned when this was actually during Christmas, like early Christmas stream. Game Guy, Malachite, and Dashi were talking about. No, actually, but more like Game Malachite and Dashi were talking about some flavors or something. When Malachite mentioned s'mores, which were turns out to be one of Dashi's favorites, and when I said I never tried s'mores, Game Guy's like that. He's just said, "What? You're missing out." And like Game Malachi's like, "Where have you been?" I mean, s'mores is not that like a. I mean, it's not like I don't want to try it. It's just my family don't even do much of camping and much at all. You know what I mean? You don't even have to do camping. It's like I never thought of myself.
Exactly. You need to do camping in
And
order to do it. All right.
yeah,
Anyway,
and and I
fine.
so
All
many
right.
like so many wonders like, is there
So
something
how
with my
might you be?
parents?
Real quick, I'm just gonna ask, how might you be doing today, Ashley? You doing good? Hope you're doing well.
Mm. And it's all about my viewers may think like, are my parents against American culture or anything? Not at all. I mean, to be fact and also be fair, my girlfriend is American, so and I actually had uh even I can say this, I would love to try s'mores. And there's another American type of sweet that Twinkies. I had never tried that either. I haven't. In fact, I don't even know if they're even sold.
It obviously not much, honestly.
Okay, first thing, I had never seen a Twinkie in any other Swedish stores. But, but, there is a website you can actually order them from, like a party site. Like a party that's there to have party supplies and all. So I might simply say, I might try it. And and I also have seen many movies where they have mac and cheese. I always wondered, how did that taste like? So I asked my dad if he could make an actual mac and cheese based on the recipe, and he did, and I tried, and I would say, it was good. I actually liked the mac and cheese. I don't know the line of the night on that. But, and how about, there's even this other recipe, or not, a candy bar, Reese's Pieces. Um, I tried that once, but never again. Why? Is it because of peanuts? Not really. Well, technically, peanut butter. Uh, I I don't even like peanut butter much. I'm not trying to make saying sort of insulting Americans who loves Reese Pieces. It just I just don't like peanut butters or peanuts in general. I mean, my girlfriend has sent me many types of candy for American candies like Hershey's. Uh, I think she has sent me Milky Way. Um, so yeah, I mean, I'm open minded to try new things when it comes to
Hmm.
like candy,
Think
food,
that's
or
me.
something like that.
I wonder what that supposed to mean.
Can you translate? Actually, I mean, I can't copy the text in that. So I know I believe I
I
think
think
that's
it's
Rush.
well, Google Translate. I know most reliable source says it says there is no more death. That's what it said.
Are you sure?
Well, that's what Google Translate thinks it says anyway.
Did you did you check that out?
What?
Did you check that out?
Yes. I went to Google
Oh, okay,
Translate and I said, "Hey,
all right.
what the heck does this mean?"
Yeah, I already knew that's Russian. I mean, I can see the letters. It's Russian, but it's just I can't read the language,
Oh, hey,
the Russian
Malachi.
language. Unleash the bee, the boys. Bzz, bzz, bzz. I can put back the link there in the comments if you want to link Malachi, just in case. Um, but yeah,
This is quiet
um,
title.
it's a song by IC3P 44K. Really?
Oh.
Let's go see.
I assume that's the
I
name it's on. That would make sense. What would you get in there?
um I don't know. I in fact I have never seen or even heard of this band or this song before. Let me see. Uh, apparently there is a song. Well, it is.
Yes.
But it
What's
seems
that?
there is a song. Yeah, the
Oh,
name
hey.
sounds about right. I just looked it up, and it seems to be Russian or at least. And I even if I listened to that song, I wouldn't even understand a single word in Russian. I mean, Russian is not even my native language. In fact, English is not even my native language either. It's not. So you know, I had to study the English the language quite on my own for many years. You know,
Oh,
I
that's the
had to
metal cat.
say, I can say this. It's actually thanks to my girlfriend Five Artists, Game Guy, Malachite, Cody, and many others of my friends who actually helped me to improve my English. Like, because I can speak the language back then, like 10 years ago, I could speak the language fluently as much as good as possible. And my grammar, like writing, my spelling in English, oh, it was not even good enough. But now it
Hmm.
is. But there is, in fact, even though there are, in fact, some English words that I can't spell, or at least the typing, without using a Google Translate for that. I can say the word, but I can't spell it. If I write it, if I was about to write it by hand, I wouldn't even, I wouldn't perhaps even write the whole word correctly, since yeah, some words are different. I should mention I should mention this. Some English words has actually some meaning, or at least a different meaning in Swedish. You say, okay, like say the word bad in English has a different meaning in my language. In fact, that's two different meanings. Like it means like something like a prayer or like prayed or asked. Um, but the word in English or English word bad in Swedish is actually means bath. Like I'm taking a bath. What is bad in English? And and the word bra, for example, it means in English it is a clothing piece, but in Swedish it means something like good. And the word God in English means something that is good in my language. So it's kind of a strange at how two different language has a different meaning. Well, it's a translation that, and yeah, do you never know? And like the like the Russian alphabet, the Cyrillic alphabet, they had 33 numbers or letters rather from like 29 or 24. And even my viewers like, can you read any other language other from English? Not really. That's the only language I can basically understand. I mean, other from like say, can I read any other language like say any neighboring language like say Norwegian or Finnish? Finnish language, not really. Um, Norwegian, yeah, to a certain extent. I mean, since the Norway's language is similar to Swedish alphabet and language group, so they had a different style, but to a certain extent, I can understand at least some of the Norwegian language. I can a few words different on the language, like I can a few words in Latin, Spanish, French, uh, Japanese. Wow. I could once. Yeah, I there are so many language.
That's interesting.
Actually, were last track. I only got only eight. Also, I had only
What
eight
the fuck? Why
subscribers.
do you do 4 damage? That's crazy.
Um, Ashley or Ashy. Um, I can say. I know how you. I know for a fact how you feel. You see, even though I'm close to 9,000 subscribers myself, when I first started my channel, I had no subscribers at all. It took me really long time for even to get this much. It's a my advice is that mainly people that are using the YouTube channels, like say PewDiePie or Markiplier, they're focused on the one audience, which is gaming. That's why they get so many subscribers. Myself, well, I mostly into like the My Little Pony stores, but also other series like Pokemon or Digimon in the past. So my mostly focus on last stories or anything like within the My Little Pony franchise. So and when I first even when I first started doing my last stories back in 2015, I had like what close to around 40 to 50 subscribers. And even before then, I did some other stories based on like or other videos based on Stargate Universe, not a sci-fi series though. And I actually got a lot of, well, maybe not a lot, but only a handful, or at least a few subscribers based on that. But those videos they didn't even get much attention. So they maybe had a couple of hundred, maybe less than 100 subscribers on it, or views on. Even though I actually at one point actually had one video that has nearly 800,000 views on. I had to remove it to the fact that copyright on the music was background. So, but yeah, I mean, if you focus on if there's any one particular genre or theme in videos that you like, you perhaps should focus most on that, and eventually it will draw attention. Like Game Guy, he has a channel, but he doesn't do any videos or anything on his one. In fact, he actually mainly do this streaming about Mario, and he has what now 70 between
There's like
70 and
72
70.
subs right now, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, there's something like I believe it's between 70 and 75 subscribers, and he only focus on playing Mario games, any of the Mario games, and as a stream. So my advice: focus on the something that you want to do. If it's gacha life club stores, I mean, eventually it will draw attention, and you know you could perhaps do like a shout out video asking other people that you could maybe make a video asking your subscribers maybe to make a shout out to their channel from their channels to maybe make others become aware of your channel. I did that with myself. I have been asked to uh, doing some shout out in the past, and it worked. I always have. I'm actually so if there's something you like to do as main videos, as all, you should keep going. Don't think that you may never actually get much any subscribers on that. It's just
Oh,
you may actually even the even it may seem that you may never get much attention by that, but if you keep going and hope and pray for yourself, give determination, don't give up hope. Eventually, that hard work will pay off for you. And I have to say, because for me, when I first started doing my stories, like I said, I had around 40 to 50 subscribers, and at the time, that stories were not even meant for as a long term, and it just happened. I mean, I was never even expected that my videos would even get much attention to, or even being asked by anyone. But eventually, my stories, even the early ones I did, they actually draw attention to other people, and they asked me to do a story for them, and I did, and I have been kept doing it for almost for almost 10 years now. So I think you should, yeah. So if you really want to make your channel, okay, first of all, I'm not since I am nearly almost like close to 10,000 subscribers, but I'm not doing it for gaining. I'm not trying to make my channel to grow that many to reach you, like say 1 million to be popular or famous or anything. I'm just doing my videos, my content that's for support others, make make them simply make them happy. Especially what happened, during COVID, where people were home from school and all that, and they couldn't even go out. And or even before then, if you had just simply a bad day at school, like you're like, oh man, or having a bad day in general, I'm making my stories to spread entertainment, love, and laughter. And even though in the beginning, I never even intended to making my stories much as for love stories. I was just only make them for only about the main six and a few background characters, and from then on, after that I was just going to focus on something else. I was never even imagined that people notice my videos and ask for more stories, and it kept going. And 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 if you do, because here's the thing, other Ashy, if you keep doing your videos, if you keep going into videos, you eventually will also improve your skills. Because you can, if you just keep going on with this store, the videos that you're doing, you will eventually been will improving your work, and eventually that might even draw more attention to other people in general. So just keep going on what you have been doing for the past though. I know this might seem hard that you may never actually get much attention by subscribers, but that is for many. Okay, think like for say like for PewDiePie. He is one of the biggest YouTubers there is, with millions of subscribers. Could you imagine like for him? When he started, he had no subscribers at all. And now he has millions of subscribers. He persisted and he managed to gain something. He is doing his video for entertainment and to show others for his skills and even show other people his game, the game he's playing, and just having fun. The same thing is for me. I'm making my stories just to make other people happy, having a good time. And like the many other big YouTubers like PewDiePie and Mark Pyler or anything like that, they had all of them started from the very start. Because in the beginning they had no subscribers. They could have taken them months, perhaps even a few years, until their channel was noticed and eventually their subscriber count grow. And if anyone like myself, I had I worked so hard for getting so many subscribers. I'm not trying to make myself as a famous person or anything. I just doing what I like to do. And as many other big YouTubers like PewDiePie, from the very start, he had no subscribers at all, but eventually, slowly, by time, it grew bigger and bigger account. And now he has one of the biggest account of subscribers there is. So even if for myself and for PewDiePie and many other big YouTubers, they had a small account. They had small amount of subscribers. Eventually, boom, exploded to thousands, millions. So just keep going what you're doing. That is my advice. Don't give up as so much as that easy, because if you because in fact, I mean, I'm just saying this. Even before a game guy, when he first doing his streams, he had no subscribers at all, maybe except from his close friends. But eventually, his channel started being gain attention, and now he is getting closer to getting 100 subscribers. It takes time. Only have to, you remember, be determined and focus on what you like to do in your stories, because eventually you will improve. And I speak for my personal experience, because here's the thing: when I first started doing my stories, I used Google Translator for almost the stories in the text. And there were actually people pointing out in the comments that my grammar was terrible or it didn't make no sense at all. And I wasn't even angry about it. And I actually I understood what they came for their point of view. And I looked into most of the stories, and sure enough, some of the grammar didn't make sense at all. But I kept going, and I improved my writing skills in English. And eventually, I only use Google Translator only to certain words, but not much anymore. So I just say, my advice: keep going. It will eventually improve your skills when you want to do your videos. And if you want to gain more attention to others, maybe ask your friends, maybe from school, maybe other relatives, maybe friends that you know had also into the same, also like this type of things, the type of genre that you like. Maybe ask them for help. If they have any ideas that they can help you with, I know for a fact I have seen a few Ganja Life Club videos on YouTube, and I just say, people who really are determined that they want to do something, they should keep going. In fact, there is even people that also just simply give up because they never was able to gain as much subscribers, or maybe they never much, well, not notice anything. Some people just simply give up as after a while. But I understand if you're feeling a bit down that you only had 8 subscribers. But like I said, if you're looking at some of the big, if you look at one of the big YouTubers like PewDiePie, he had no subscribers when he first started, and now millions. So as long as you keep going, determined, and try to do this, because eventually your videos will be improved. And I mean, I can say this: many subscribers of my channel. I mean, I have also lost subscribers to my channel. I lost many subscribers of my channel over the years, but I always regain new ones, and I improved my videos as much as possible. So if you could keep going on with making stories and improving, and remember, termination. That that will eventually help you, because even though some other of my friends may never actually, in fact, most of my friends don't even have any of their have any only had a few subscribers, but they don't even do anything, like no contents at all. Maybe some a few streams, but that's it. So my advice is just keep going. It will eventually improve your skills. They will improve your videos. And another advice that I can give you is to look into other people's gunshot club live videos. That could also give you some inspiration what you want to be happening in your videos. Like say, if you're going to other channels that also making gunshot live club videos, that can also give you some inspiration, an idea what you can also improve your videos to maybe get an idea where maybe do something. I mean, that is one of the few things that you can also do to improve your channel or your videos. Eventually, that will eventually get more attention. Just give it time. It happens for me. For me, it took nearly 10 years to gain as nearly 9,000 subscribers. And I do say though, there were even times that even I wanted to give up. But I kept going. I was persistent. I was determined to keep going. And I did. And look, now I'm here. And so I just say, just keep going. Just determine what you do, and eventually will pay off. Believe me, it will.
Uh, how long was I muted for? Because I don't remember
Just
muting myself.
I muted yourself. Muted for mm, about what about 15 minutes. Nah, just kidding. I was just only for about less than a minute or so. So yeah. So if people listen to this like Ashley Nuts Truck, if you want to do something, if you're making videos and you don't get much subscribers or anything, just keep going, and that eventually will happen. Trust me. It's even though it's just might be a even it may take time. And our friendly glowing truck master here, unless it is
Gray,
him.
you missed it. I went through
Yep.
the red. I went through the randomized realm.
Hey, Grey Rose Revolution. Hello.
I will gladly do it again.
Brother.
So, Mr. Malachite, how you been doing?
Uh, Nothing much. Ah,
Yeah, same here. I haven't really much been
Yeah, I don't really.
The only thing I have been doing much today is just been working on my new audio series. It's almost over. Just one chapter left to do. Yay! I do have
Uh,
a few other audio series that I had in mind that I want to do. Um, Forwards a Grugar and one with Sunset Shimmer and Pinkie Pie as an Equestria Girls as audio series, but those are two that I haven't. That I want to Pinkie Pie and Sunset Shimmer. I haven't given that much as a name yet, but I eventually will. So yeah. Oh, guys, I know for a fact you don't know much. You don't like that I talk much about Trump. I just heard the most insane, one of the most insane things about he recently done. Um, he made this executive order that if Iran would assassinate him, the U.S. military would obliterate or annihilate Iran. It's just what I heard, and believe me, it's insane.
don't call him back.
It's just how it is now these days. Am I right though? And even here's just another thing. Elon Musk, he was a really big buddy to Trump during his election, the campaign and all. And there was just supposed that he's going to have his own wing in the White House. But now that's not happening anymore, and I don't even know. I I really don't know. It turns out Elon Musk is even the richest man in the world, which is surprising to me. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, the Donald Trump, it's basically one of the things I want to talk about anymore. In fact, it's a bit annoying, honestly. And I'm not the only one in this world. Many Americans literally hate him now. I wouldn't be surprised that there. I wouldn't be
Oh
surprised that this. I
no!
mean, I wouldn't be surprised that there is Americans that really would that wouldn't even say they wanted to kill Trump personally. I mean, considering that the fact were one young teenager or one 18-year-old that later shot Trump and well only hit his ear, but so just to justify, I'm not surprised that there is people in America that want to kill Trump. I mean, I'm just saying it's
Oh,
based on the first attempt on his life earlier last year. So I'm not
I
surprised
walked
that there is
through the
others that
door that I opened. It. Get there.
Mm.
so yeah. I mean, like I said, I will not be surprised if there is any other Americans that wanted
Oh,
to
that'd be
kill
lovely.
Trump, though. I'm just saying, it's just I'm not being surprised if there is. Though I actually saw this. This is not about Trump, but you know that the car that the U.S. president driving around, the black car, is called the Beast. I will say I saw a video about it yesterday. They mentioned detail of how safe this particular car is. It's like, is this not a normal car? It's almost like an armed vehicle because the glass windows
I'm gonna go in the not on the door.
they are really thick. Like the glass are so thick with the like a bulletproof glass and other layers of plastic or something like that. And the doors are also thick that could almost well and the car's tires can still running and even still be driving even the flat tire. And the interior of the this president's car is airtight. So even if there would have been a chemical attack, like say nerve gas outside, it would not get inside. And I also find out there is a small compartment in the car that has the president's blood in it. In it, like for emergency. Let's say if, like, say, if the president would be hurt,
Actually, you know
like
what?
say
I'm gonna do
if
it
he
again.
then if the president, like say, if he was shot and that he need blood, so they have like a had I don't know for how many. They only show like two pictures, like two bags of blood in it. There can be more than that. It's just only case for if the president need of blood transfusion, and uh, and that blood is always update to the new types of blood that's for each president. Because if you're given, let's say, if you're having, say, if you're B negative and you get blood for, let's say, A positive, that's not good. Because if you get blood that's from a different blood type, it's basically fatal. You can die from it unless you've had no O negative. That's pretty much the only ones that can be saved. And also, there's even a small tank of oxygen, like for if you need any. So I will say the U.S. president's personal car is normal. It's way beyond any normal car. Even it looks like more like a normal mini version of a limo, but it's more like a tank slash car. And it's like I understand, and I have to say the car with all that safety in it, with the safety glass and their blood on in it, so that the president can be used if it's hurt. I think is it's actually not a bad idea. I think it's actually very smart. Even the Russian president's car is basically the same thing. It's also very safe. They can even survive from a direct bullet, and even if you put a bomb under it, it would still be intact. No much damage on it. It's kind of how strange there is. But so, Malika, do you have any much snow where you live?
And not much particularly.
Hmm. Because I did ask Game Guy earlier, and he said that he has some snow where he had to been shoveling. We have snow, but it's not that much. More like just a fine powder on the ground of snow. That even that much, which I don't mind as long as it's not that much. So, though compared to the when living in the northern part of Sweden, which is you can get a lot more snow, like between 6 to 10 feet snow, depending on different parts. So yeah.
Mm.
Whereas in this, like Siberia, that is really cold. That's a lot of snow. In the northern part of Sweden, it is the most northern big city. The snow can be laying around from uh, it starts snowing around late October, early
I'm not
November,
serious.
and
I
can
don't know why.
and they can lay there, and the snow can remain on the ground until they usually remains on the ground until March, maybe April, perhaps even into like early May. That's really crazy. So I know there are in fact some parts in like in the US, like say Alaska, that where there's snow a lot, and it stay there for a long time until though one major American city, which is
I'm gonna try
Chicago,
something stupid.
the windy city, it's usually really cold. I remember I read this article. There was this particular one zoo that they had to pull in the polar bears from the outside in the winter because I was like, whoa, back up. Why do they have to take in the polar bears during the winter in Chicago? Well, it turned out the winter there was that particular winter was so cold. It was colder than even the polar bears was even aware, was even handled. And people like, wait, back up. How is this possible? I mean, the polar bears like because
Of course, you could just fly to the end.
the polar bears that lives in Antarctic, that is extremely cold and a lot of wind and all that. Well, these polar
You
bears
know
in
what,
this
Chief?
particular
Don't worry about it.
and these polar bears in this Chicago Zoo, they were born in captivity, so they may not have experience in an Arctic winter.
That
It makes sense in that. Oh, you're dead.
was like the worst timing of that flame ever. Listen, I just wanted Malachi to see this area and also the final Bowser and also Peach.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it
The
looks like
final
Kovu.
level.
I didn't know
Grace.
Kobo was rainbow colored.
Unless it had too much Skittles.
He really tasted the rainbow.
I haven't eaten much of the Skittles.
They're pretty good, honestly.
I mean, they're already good. I mean, it's not like it's just it's not often I've seen them in the store. I mean,
But
small stores may not even have that, but it's not like I don't. It's not like I don't like Skittles. They're pretty good. They're. I have to say, Skittles are. They reminds me a bit of M&Ms. I mean, different colors and shape and all, kind of. But not the same thing, but just their remind me is about that. They're though the only candy at least the one American candy I don't like much, which is the Reese's Pieces. Like I mentioned that earlier, it is mostly to the fact of the peanut butter. I really don't even like peanut butter to be honest, and or peanuts much. It just it's only the flavor. It's just that I really don't much a fan of. But
I wasn't sure what that was gonna land
yeah,
me.
so any super millionaire after this?
I mean, sure.
Maybe.
I mean that depends on if the game gets up for a couple of rounds of that.
Oh, Bowser. Yeah, your shockwaves aren't going to reach us in time.
Yeah, they kind of dissipate after a while. He runs at you at some point. I want him to run at me so he can get over here so I can easily get this bomb that's right next to me, but he's not. He's not chasing me. Bowser, come
Come
on.
on,
There he goes.
you Chicken Little.
Hmm. Well, while you guys doing this, I will be muted since I will going to grab something to drink.
Alright, where's the. Alright, Luigi, come on. You can circle faster than that. There you go. Why is he throwing that way? Oh, actually, no. Thank you for doing that because I didn't realize it was over there. I thought it was on the other side. And I still thought it was the other side because I threw him over here. You know, over here. Yeah, I didn't think it stuck there. Get over here, you.
Bombs away.
First, I need to find a bomb for this one over there. God, that hurts the thumb. So I don't have to deal with that bullet bill. Let's get you over here, huh? That is a weird collision for you, isn't it? That bill blaster that's just chilling over there. Oh, I just absolutely just threw him right off the edge. Don't worry about it. He's fine. You know, how
Yeah,
does
that's
a
the
bomb
bad
hurt you
news.
without falling off the edge? Come after me. I dare you. Come after me. I dare you. I dare you. Do it. How did I miss twice? What the fuck? Luigi, please. Alright. Bye, Bowser. Unfortunately, I don't get the awesome cutscene, but it is
Yeah,
what it
you
is.
might want to hurry before that bullet gets to you.
Don't worry, time is frozen. I'm pretty sure he's just gonna go past me anyway. I thought that this was meant to be my world, my everlasting kingdom. You've really beaten me this time. I can't stand losing to you. I'm out of here. Just you. Wait until next time. Evil laughter. Yeah, it just goes right through me. Oh, what was that? What was in that bullet I ate? I love this. It just teleports you there. It's so good. Yeah, it just teleports you. No cutscene or anything. It just teleports you. He's just over here. Hey, bitch. How you doing? Wait, I just like wait. Can we get like a good angle of Luigi standing next to the princess? Camera. There we go. I hate that it just turns automatically. What's up, Peach? My savior, you did it! Now that you've beaten Bowser, the power of the stars has returned to the castle. To celebrate me, the Toads baked you a cake. But you already knew that, didn't you? We will perform the same dance until our bodies grow old and tired and nothing remains, aside from our cadavers, on the screenplay they never chose to participate in. You can always play again. Or you can leave. It won't make a difference. Peach, why do you
So,
gotta be so cold?
did I miss anything?
He beat Bowser and a bullet just phased right through his ass.
Hold on, I'm gonna eat this cake. Oh yeah. Yep, this is definitely eating, alright. You do it, Luigi.
I also found Ashley Love Truck's YouTube channel, and I subscribed to her. Just been showing support.
And then I love this. It just shows it just pops you back out in a black and white world for no reason. And also this sign is amazing. I don't know why it says what it says. It tells you to leave. Don't be
That's
so
weird.
rude, you stupid sign. Who even wrote that in the first place? It's like there's something else here, but I mean you can go in the castle, but like there's not really anything there. But you can't go in there. That's usually where the vanish cap is. You can basically just hang out with the princess, or you can go into the castle for no reason. I don't think going into the castle does anything, though. I think you're kind of just stuck. I'm gonna go in. Nothing but silence. I go upstairs? I don't know. I've never actually explored this area before. Can I go upstairs? I cannot. This isn't gonna be a jump scare, is it?
Maybe.
I'm prepared for a jump scare, but I don't actually know if it is one. It's not over yet. What the heck happened at the castle? Oh no, what did we do? Luigi, you got drunk and wrecked the place! What happened last night? Okay, so where do we go now? I guess we go forward. This is so weird. I haven't... Okay, this is blind, by the way. I haven't actually done this yet. So I have no idea what to expect. Is that a red coin? But why? Why is there a red coin mission in this area? What? What's the purpose? Alright, I guess I'll get the red coins. If I can find them. I don't know if it's gonna kick me out, though. I think it might. Problem with that is, if it kicks me out, I'm gonna have to pause again. It can't be for a red star. I already have all of them. Well, guess I'm getting the red coins. I might as well. I have 2 already. It doesn't really look like there's anything else to do. I'm not timed, am I? I'm not just... Luigi's not just gonna die for no reason, is he? I mean, I assume not. Why they have to put red coins in this area? Like, realistically. Well, there's a door here. Can't go in there. This is so unnerving. I'm gonna make sure I didn't miss any.
I think I'll end the stream when I'm reaching 2.5 hours. So you know.
What a way to end the stream, am I right? We beat Bowser twice,
Well,
and we go into an area I didn't even know existed.
you still have time for it. It's almost like 2 hours and 20 minutes, give or take.
This is
Almost.
interesting. Alright, I've got 2 red coins, yeah? Yeah. I'm assuming the rest are either in here, or there's only 2 for whatever reason. Although I doubt that'd be the case. Teleport? No, it's not a teleport. What's in the door? Let's find out. This is so interesting. Where the hell are we? Like, this is the Rex of Peach's Castle, yeah, but like... Well, when I agreed to do the game, this definitely wasn't what I was expecting we were gonna do today. Right coin? That's alright, going there. Yeah, maybe I should backflip, because backflipping is like a fixed thing. or not a fixed thing. It's like a. There's no way that there's 6 red coins in this one area.
Malika, what is your opinion about Taco Bell?
Well, looking at it, yeah, that actually
It's
if I
good, but I definitely say it needs some new products.
Yeah,
It needs a new menu item. Like they should at least change it like every 2 years at a time.
well, I wouldn't even know since I had ever tried Taco Bell. They don't even. There is no Taco Bell in Sweden though.
maybe if you come to America, you can, you know,
Yeah,
try it.
I mean, I actually is planning to at least try something. I mean, I had tried things from Burger King, Pizza Hut, uh, McDonald's, of course. Who hasn't? um, but Taco Bell doesn't even have any surprising enough, not even all. KFC, I haven't tried that yet, but there are several in the many of those stores in my country right now, even include my hometown. So yeah, it's gonna be an interest of seeing how that's like. I even heard
Maybe
that
my idea.
I even read yesterday that as you may have heard, many people from the uh,
Can I go up here?
there were many people from other countries has been deported right now recently for past Colombia refuse to take their citizens that were illegally in the U.S. Even though that Trump sent them away in a plane, but Colombia refused
I've
to take them back. So the plane had to go back to U.S. But another thing is they had the same thing as for India. India, they took back their citizens that was illegal in the U.S. because they don't want to have the same tariffs and other those high bills against themselves. And but it turns out that even some Swedish people were also deported back to Sweden. I think it was like 120. My mom said it was 150, but it was like that. But I don't know if they were illegally in my country or anything. So even to say if I had to move to if I move to US, I don't know if I had to be in that. Another thing, I also read that Trump also want to change. As you know, if immigrants, there are two immigrants, and one of them is pregnant, and the baby is born in the U.S., they will have this like an automatic birthright to be almost like automatically as an American citizen. That is something that Trump wants to remove. But if I remember correctly, is part of the Constitution. And as we all know, Constitution is not simple to change the rules or some of the laws in it. It's not that simple as it is. And I mean, I don't know if he has done it yet or if he will manage to do so because. And I said you need really much a big major
He
support
definitely
from the Congress, Senate, and all that. So I don't even know if that's going to happen. And
All right, this is where
so
I die.
so yeah. So at this moment, I don't know how things
Oh
going
no,
to
I
be
made it.
for, and I don't even know for a fact like
I,
this. I don't even know if I can go to US as a for vacation for just a week during this all this happening. I don't even know if I would be permitted.
forget the ones. I can always get them later.
But
That's
who
not the
knows?
area.
Maybe.
And who knows? Maybe the next red coins are actually in the area that I'm supposed to go to. I don't know. Honestly, I didn't think that would make it. What the fuck? Huh? One? Where the hell am I? Oh, this is on the road. Oh, interesting. I gotcha. Okay. Okay. Dude, like, check this place out for a second. Look at this. Oh, yeah. That's an area. What's in here? Oh! I'm dead!
So there are less than 5 minutes left until I end stream.
Where's this go? Hello? Hi there! Yes. Hello. Where the hell am I?
A restaurant?
That's a picture of the Honey Queen from Galaxy. What's up with you? An endless number of paths woven in a tapestry of false memories. Dreams of kingdoms lost and won, whispers of battle fought and forgotten. Remember the light that drew you here, the promise of a world beyond the wall. For even in the darkest depths, peace blooms, carried on the wings of a silent bee. Oh, bee? Well, I have so many questions right now. Where the hell am I? Wait, did I go inside that painting? I probably can, right?
Probably not.
I'm gonna try.
Nope.
I can't say I didn't try. Interesting area. Is this just the end of the game?
Probably.
How cool is this? Oh, this is actually really cool. This is... I don't know if it's worth... If it's like... I don't know what to say. What's up with you? It's pretty peaceful up here.
It's a restaurant.
And I can't get out of the restaurant. There's not like a warp pipe or anything. Do you all say something unique? Or are you all just hanging out here? Something to do.
Hello,
What do you
my
like
name
to
is
do?
Gabe.
Hobby of mine
My
is
name,
cooking. Souls of the
my
Gun.
name is. Hello, my name is Mario Guy. I am your waiter today. So let me know when you're ready to order.
Oh, okay. It's those, it's just a normal thing in the world. Whatever. They all say something unique. This place does keep changing. We keep track of what happens in order to understand it. Another flood strikes. Why do the others just not just swim like I do? I have to come here to talk about tech, but the crowd today is not favorable. They are interested, however. They also want to get close. Why? I don't know. I also don't know who you are, or who any of you people are. It's up to you. Hello there, stranger. Do you want to know the recipe of my favorite drink? Take a pinch from the essence of the unseen, mix it up for the fruit from the tree of fear, and add a drop of dream elixir with some best brewed from all the fresh ingredients. That just sounds like the recipe for this hack in general. I guess I'm just hanging out here. It's a pretty cool area, I guess. I just went inside of that. Don't worry about that. Can I talk to you? It's okay. Meow! I love acting like a cat. Purr. Okay, with that, I
Well,
think we can end the stream. Okay, I can't really go in here.
Fun
They're
fact.
in the karaoke stage.
Fun fact. There is actually a cartoon
I got.
show that a boy is literally transformed into a cat, or at least change a cat, and
I can't.
I, I think his name was. I believe the boy's name was named Billy. This is not an American or English. I think it's French or Belgium.
That's
That was like those are the least European. Basically, the boy is a bully, and he bullies a magician's cat, and the magician is getting really frustrated, and he
Wait, if I look
transformed
into
Billy to a cat, and he later transformed his own cat to Billy, so
Hmm.
the cat will be in the place. But eventually, Billy meets an older cat, and he very much somehow likes to be a cat or want to remain as that. It's similar to an American show about a boy who is transformed into a dog.
You should stand behind the bar to finish this off.
Wait, yes, let's do it. Hold on. Let's say it on the bar. Hello, it is me, your bartender, Luigi. Oh, okay. We've got a casino in that door over there, and you know something? I'm gonna be inside of it and fall off the bar. No, I had a little bit to drink myself. I'm sorry about that. You want to know how to play poker?
Yeah, strip
Or
poker.
four, no fish. Memory? No one has like a
You
bad
know,
memory, do they? Huh? Anyone?
okay. How would guys? How about this? If Mario and other characters were being a strip club, of course Daisy and Peach would definitely be were the strippers. But who would be Bowser? I could see him as the Bowser, you know. But who would be like the manager, and who would be? I mean, if the brothers would be the owners
Wait, the
of the company,
managers would be the Toads.
true, and the owners would be, of course, Mario and Luigi. But would they even work as bartenders? Unless, okay, if there's like a normal bar,
Okay. Here's the thing: if we're talking like, because Luigi, the reason why I was kind of fine with Malachite's thing was because Luigi actually does have a bar technically. There's like these mini games in the DS version of this game, or
I
well, not
did
this
not
game.
know that.
me either.
Yeah, Mario 64 DS version. Luigi has a casino for some reason. It's really awesome.
Hmm. But if they made, okay, if the Mario Brothers would have their own bar, um, I can see Daisy and Peach as the bartenders, and again, Bowser as a bouncer, just in case, like a security guard. I mean, he's big, and most bars had a big, bulk guys, stuff like that, so he will fit perfectly for that. And Mario and Luigi, well, they could perhaps be even cooks, because some bars have even a diner or setting. So Mario and Luigi could also be not only be the manager and the owners, they can even be the cooks, or at least one of them could be the cook and one of them could be the manager or something like that. I think that would have been a perfect setting for more like, or what if they actually even owned a restaurant that, and at the same again, that Mario is the owner, the manager, Luigi is, say, the manager, or he is the cook, and Peach and Daisy are the waitress. Think what? They would have been the same thing. I mean, that would have been worked. And if there were like, if Game Guy and Malakat and I have a restaurant or like that, um, I may have to say I wouldn't even let Game Guy in the kitchen for cooking. No offense.
You can go inside of the bar. Hold on, I want to go in there like legitimately. Hold on, wait.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
then. And Game Guy or Malakat, I can see him maybe as maybe the manager or maybe the bartender or something like that, and I could be the cook since I don't mind cooking. Let me an example.
Mm,
I mean, it's like that. I mean, I don't see Malakat as the bouncer or anything. I mean, even though he may be tall, but I don't think he's strong enough to get rid of drunk, wasted guys or like that. Trust me. I can see maybe Cody and Kubo as the bouncers. Only mainly due for the Kubo that he can kung fu, or at least that he's on the basic, and that Cody is a little bit big guy, so he probably could be able to handle some uh, trouble customers and I could see Roy maybe not a bartender. I mean, many female customers would probably be attracted to a well-built guy, young. No offense to that either. So, and if we had some female friends, maybe Crystal, she could perhaps be a waitress. And if Diana was still around, she could perhaps also been a waitress or something. I mean, it makes simple. But believe me, working in the bar business or anything like this, it's not simple as people think it is. It's a lot of hard work because you can if you have a restaurant like this in a game and you have a bar, in order to selling drinks like that, liquor or anything, you need a license for that. And even if there's a problem is health inspections, yeah, that can also ruin the whole things. I remember from this show called Bar Rescue. There was this one scene that the guy, the one who helped me in the bars, he went in a kitchen and he put his hand on the stove, and I'll tell you, the metal plate on the top, it literally fell down. It was so rusty. It was bad. And they even had some of the restaurants that he helped uh, had the food containers in the freezer, but no label to state what date it was made, or it was complete. Even had something to cover the wrap on it. And there were even one restaurant where they had someone, a customer, literally walked in with his horse on the in the floor and all, and it even made number two on the floor. That is, and not only there was even a raccoon running around along the floor. That is a very health issues. Even if there are just even in the kitchen, if there are any signs of rats, rat poop, or any bugs or like cockroaches, yeah, your kitchen can be shut down very fast. Believe me, it's not really good thing. If you're in that business, always make sure the kitchen is clean, everything is prepared and all that. Just make sure. It's not really safe to have a restaurant business or in a bar if there are bugs or anything or just unclean. Especially if you're cooking food and you're preparing like chicken. Well, let's say some of those can be very health problems. Like you can get salmonella or something. It's yeah, it's pretty bad. I probably should end the stream here, some guys. So you know.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah. So and well, everyone, this has been fun. Even though Malakan came in much near the end. So yeah, it happens. So until next time, will be tomorrow, and perhaps we can do the same stream again. The type of the game, and well, who knows. So yeah, until then, everyone, this is Switch Download signing off. Bye.
bye.
And goodbye.